begin today, I'm going to need a favor from everyone, and if you could all close your eyes for a moment. Okay. Everyone close their eyes. Take a moment to think about a dream or a goal that you have right now. Maybe it's something you had as a kid. You're still looking forward to accomplishing it in the future. And envision that in your mind. Now I want you to bookmark it. Just place a bookmark there. Maybe drop a pin if you're an iPhone type of person. And save it for later. I'm going to ask you to remember that in a moment. Now you can open your eyes. All right. Today I'm going to talk to you about time. And my goal is to make you appreciate the value of time, kind of understand what time is. And there's a lot of meanings behind time. It could be 12:15, you say, oh, I got to get to class. It could be 12:15, I really could use a nap right now. It could be 12:15, where are we eating lunch? All right? But whatever the case, time doesn't stop for us. We have to revolve our schedule and make sure we plan ourselves according to the time and the obligations that we have. Now, when I think about time, I think about a conversation I had with my uncle fall of my freshman year. We like to have talks every month or so and just see how we're both doing, get on the same page. A nice thing to do with your family, I'm sure, if you do it. And he told me this metaphor about time that I'll never forget. He said, time is like a gas tanker. Your life is like a gas tank. First half goes down, pretty slowly, pretty averagely, and then the second half starts to speed right up. And I had an old car from 10 years ago, and I was like, wow, that is so true. This thing guzzles gas right at the second half of its time. but I mean, I kind of understood it, kind of didn't really get it. But the more I thought about it, he's absolutely right in that concept of time. When you think about maybe you're a 10-year-old, right? You turn 11, it's 1 year. That 1 year is 10% of your life. Now you're 50 or 60 years old. You turn another year older. That 1 year seems much minuscule compared to that 10-year-old kid, right? Much different concept of time. I don't mean to say that to blow anybody's minds. If it's lost, just pick it up, throw it back in. Right? So then I started thinking about, how do I use my time? Am I using my time effectively? What are college students and how are they spending their time? Okay, so I did a little research. 36% of our time is asleep. Every day, 36% of our time is asleep. 7% is spent eating and grooming. Ladies, I don't know if it's a little bit more, but that's the time we spend grooming and eating. 14% is involved in going to class, learning, school, all that fun stuff. So that's 50% of our day is doing things that we kind of have to do in order to progress and get good grades and stay healthy and whatnot. So that's a lot of the time, spent on things we have to do. Now, who is in a club here? Good amount of people. Who does sports or goes to the gym? Also good amount of people. Who spends absurd quantities of time watching Netflix? Yeah. Okay. Now, those things are great, and I'm not saying you shouldn't be doing them. Getting involved is awesome, but it's just important to understand that all these things take up time, right? They all add on to that percentage. We have 157, Netflix, we're negative 20. It just happens. And so in my train of thought, I'm thinking, well, the time that we do have as free time, why don't we use it for accomplishing our goals that are in our heads? Maybe we're tired, maybe we're lazy, you know I am sometimes, and maybe we're scared. Maybe who procrastinates? Who's a procrastinator? Wait till the last minute to maybe do a homework assignment or a speech that you have to give. So we're scared of things because we don't want to face the reality of them. Sometimes that's why we push things. And to that, I have a quote from Helen Keller that I'd like to address why we're scared, or why we shouldn't be scared, actually. Security is mostly a superstition. It does not exist in nature, nor do the children of men as a whole experience it. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Two things I thought of when I heard that quote. Wow, Helen Keller is a boss. Two, I need to put myself out there a whole lot more than I'm actually doing. I need to address the goals that I want to accomplish, whether it's in my time at a university or over the course of my career. Now, I would like to say time is of the essence, since most of you have probably heard that catchy phrase before, but time is of the essence doesn't really apply here. Time is of the essence means that there's a contract between you and me that you're going to accomplish something in a certain amount of time. But you don't work for me, I don't work for you, that doesn't really exist. So time is up to you. You have the power to wake up early and get things done. You have the power to sleep a whole lot longer than you should be. You have the power to go join a club or apply for an internship that could change your career, could change your life. Now I want you to close your eyes for a second. Go back to that thought of what you want to accomplish in your time here, the goals that you have, what you want to do with your life. And open your eyes. See, time's not stopping for you, so you shouldn't stop for it. Thank you.
After you do a standing ovation, that was excellent, actually. It was excellent. You have a gift. You need to be putting that on your resume.
What?
You're a good speaker. You're a good public speaker. That's a gift. It's a gift. Okay, how'd you feel up here, Corey?
I don't know. I was kind of blacked out.